is bargained for. What does it mean when we get more than we bargained for? When we bargain, do we bargain for less or do we not see what's possible? Think about the word bargain and think about what you're bargaining for in life. What's the difference between bargaining and dreaming? Because we have a struggle with both of them sometimes. We can dream small or big too. When we bargain with our dreams, who is placing the limitations on our dreams? When you bargain with your dreams, who's putting the limitations on them? The universe, or is it you? The universe of possibilities? Is it between that and you, right? Or is it you that's bargaining, right? It's coming from you. So we can reach a destination that's beyond our wildest dreams as well. So that's what's cool about dreaming big, is sometimes you reach a destination that's beyond what you bargained for. If we allow that excess potential in, this can take place. By definition, to bargain refers to an agreement between two or more entities, and that could be you and another person or you and another idea or thought, including your potential, two or more entities as to what each party is willing to do for the other in exchange for something in return of value. Typically, the process of bargaining is about getting more for doing less. Take a look at that right now. Whenever you're bargaining with yourself, the universe, or someone else, you're always trying, that's the nature of a bargain, you're always trying to get more for doing less. This could get sticky. So when you bargain with your potential success or fulfillment, who is the other party that you're bargaining with? Just become conscious of that. Can you see that you're bargaining with this learned limitation that you've been programmed with of the average success rates of society? You're basing the bargain on what you've learned, right? This is another form of what the Stoicists say, or in Stoicism, they refer to this as learned helplessness. So why execute the bargain? Is it a fear of failure, or even more powerful, a fear of success, which we usually interpret with the word overwhelm? Why do we only ask or state what our proposed outcome will be? There's the limitation. There's the bargain. Do we need approval, or are we just trying to show the universe or God that we're being realistic or refraining from greed? I know some people get caught up in that. This is what's referred to as outshining in one of my top 5 all-time books and that I've read by Gay Hendricks, called The Big Leap. Definitely recommend that. I'll put that in the notes. The very nature of the bargain comes from the expectations that we've been programmed to accept these limitations because they are within reason. Very, very dangerous to do that. And that's why people struggle dreaming big. So we tend to have a silent conversation with the universe and godly powers that states an exchange of services, behaviors, and efforts for a reasonable outcome. Are you trying to be reasonable? Are you reasonable in your goal setting right now? Well, that is living an ordinary life. So we do this with our potential as well with God. We say things like this: I swear, God, and I guess we're not supposed to say that, I'll never drink again if you help me get through this tough time. Or I'm going to follow, this is your conversation with you, I'm going to follow my nutrition and exercise plan for 30 days in exchange for a 10-pound loss. What we don't know at that time of the bargain, and this is the value of putting that hard, inconvenient work in, what we don't know at the time of that bargain is how powerful and impactful the results and value will be from the work that we do outside of the one-dimensional outcome that we set. See, that's why it's important to dream big. And guess what? It's free and you're allowed to do it. Why not dream big? Why not be excessive, obsessive, and out of the ordinary? It's where growth takes place. Not to mention the fact that taking a step forward towards your goal takes you to a place where you can move to the next step and build something called momentum. Typically during the bargain, we're not thinking about that and identifying that. This is why you're allowed to dream big, because when you take a step forward, even one step, you become somebody that can take another step. You can see something else. It's called peak to peak. Once you get to the top of one mountain, your one-dimensional goal, you can see the top of the next mountain. And you can build momentum as well as gain confidence and clarity, evolve into a new you. This is how we acquire more than we bargain for. Are you open today to acquire more than you bargain for? So bargain away. But my hope for you today is that you become open and curious to the fact that you will most certainly get more than you bargain for if you contend for your dreams and push into that inconvenient hard work with radical responsibility today. Make sense? So there was my recording. We'll have to listen to it and we'll see if that worked. Love and appreciate you all. Remember, this streams live into our Rise Up with Dragon Facebook community. We're streaming live on Instagram, but we don't save them on Instagram. Maybe we will one day, but love and appreciate you. Got a lot of fun stuff coming. Join our newsletter. If you go to riseupwithdragon.com, that'll pop up and you can join it. It's free. We're going to have some free members, membership site stuff that's coming. The 30-day challenge. We've got the 15 days of discipline course coming out and a lot of other stuff. Going to be a course on communication. So a lot of fun stuff coming, include the books. So love and appreciate you all. Have an amazing day. Love you.